Hello everyone. Haven't done any videos recently. The hobby's kind of taken a back seat. My YouTube channel, knife reviews, these things I enjoy doing. You know, personal, professional events in my life have gotten in the way, and that's just how things roll, as you all know. I want to do a show and tell today. I've got a few knives backed up that I need to do reviews on or show and tells of, so I'll be getting to that ASAP, as well as presenting my knife philosophy, knife use videos as well, which I'm not sure how I want to approach, but I have some ideas. Today though, show and tell of a custom folder. I like to get customs when I can afford them, if I can get a good deal. I got a very good deal on this knife, and I feel gracious to have obtained it. It's been reviewed here on YouTube once before, and I'm going to try to get your eyes a little closer to it, talk about why I think it's a good defensive choice, a good extreme high quality defensive choice, and that's it. So here it is. It's made by a maker from Denmark, Mikkel WIllumsen. His brand he likes to call Urban Tactical. This is a fine piece of art as well as a tool, and I'll talk about both. Let me show you his maker's mark first. On this particular knife, he did not put his name. He just put a sticker with his logo, Urban Tactical, along with a logo of a bearing technology that's used in the pivot. IKBS stands for Coma Korth Bearing System. It's from a Brazilian knife maker, Flavio Acoma, and I don't know much about I think it's Rudy Korth. Those two gentlemen came up with this bearing system for knives specifically. So that's it for the logo. Just materials wise, uses G10. It's line carved with these deep grooves, and on the flats it has a medium rough texture. I'm going to move in on it here. Okay, so that provides a really good grip. It's really nice when you're holding it. Can't really show that off. You just have to take my word for it. It's got a like almost an orange peel, kind of a rougher titanium bolster here on this side. You'll see the holes for the screws. They're radiused and polished on the inside for aesthetics. That's the artistic side of things. Really nice. The opening groove, which you can see here, is milled out. It's bead blasted on the flat at the bottom. It's just deep enough where you can get your thumb in there. Feels really good opening wise. This is not a serration. This is for aesthetics as well. And it's just radiused and grooved on the inside of these little scallops. That's an artistic pointer right there. That's an artistic point of interest on this knife. He does things asymmetrically. A lot of his knives seem to be asymmetrical, which is a trademark of his artistic expression, which I enjoy. So on this side, you don't have the titanium bolster. It's just the G10. Once again, line carved with these deep grooves and the medium rough texture on the flat side, or on the flats. Feels really good. Titanium pocket clip. It's got like flame treatment, as well as these holes which are radiused and polished. And a little bit anodized too, so they're kind of it's kind of like a rainbow effect. All right. The blade is CPM 150. It's either CPM 154 or 154 CM. It's not marked, so I'm not sure. It's one of those two. 5mm thickness, which it holds. Well, obviously all the way up until this point where that the aesthetic notches are at, and then it once again regains the 5mm thickness all the way up to where it tapers to the point. They handle the blade ratios really good. As you can see, the tip here barely comes into where it meets the end of the handle. Dimensions wise on that handle, it's about 5 inches in length, which tells you a little bit about the blade. So of course the blade is about 5 inches as well. Go ahead and pop her open for you. Bring back into range here so you can still see it well. The flat, or the flats on both sides, are satin finished. You see the reflection there. While the hollow ground section, I'm going to have to get a little closer for this, is actually stonewash finished. So that would cover up scratches if you're going to use it a lot. Overall, this, it's really pleasing to the eye. It looks really neat. And I enjoy it quite a bit. I enjoy the look of this knife quite a bit. Alright, moving back here. Okay, about 5 inches from where this jimping on the top of the blade meets the handle to the tip of the blade. It's about 5 inches. The actual cutting length is closer to 4.5 inches. It's got a shallow recurve, good belly, so it would be an excellent slasher. And it's got a nice edge on it too. I gotta say, it's got a nice edge on it. The point is it's very pointy. It's very thick at the point because, like I said, it's got that 5mm taper down to it. It starts real pointy, works its way up wider progressively as it gets to the handle, so you create a very, very large wound channel. Once again, good for defensive purposes. Retention wise, obviously, with the rough texturing of the G10 on the handle, as well as this really deep finger groove right here, the beginning of the handle, that provides a good hand stop. It's not going to go anywhere. If you stick it into something and your hand or your blade is impeded, the hand is not going to move forward onto the blade. Important feature defensively. It's got some really brutal jimping on the back of the blade and the handle, and these two flow into one another. Let's move even closer here. That jimping is not sharp as it looks. It doesn't hurt the thumb at all. Neither the jimping on the handle or the top of the blade there. It feels really good. So this jimping combined with the finger groove, it makes for a really great stability for handling this blade. The weight of it, you would think it would be very heavy. Knife weighs about 8 to 9 ounces. Don't have a scale, but just on feel. I've got blades that are, or knives that are in this range. I'm going to say 8 to 9 ounces. For me, I don't think that's heavy. If you like larger knives for your defensive carry and you appreciate artwork, you appreciate custom knives, Mikkel WIllumsen, highly recommended. Can't say enough good about this knife. Every knife he makes is an individual expression artistically, and no two pieces are the same. Most of the pieces he makes now are frame locks. So I know this one's at least a few years old because it's a liner lock, which I didn't show you. But just to give you an idea, it's a thick liner lock, and it engages about 50% of the blade tang every time on a hard opening. It's a sticky lock release, but that's okay. I'm concerned with speed of opening, not speed of closing, and it doesn't have to be convenient to close it. I don't care about a sticky lock. Didn't really show you the IKBS thing, but I'll go ahead and close this. Get past the lock there. I'm just going to let this. I'm going to let this fall closed. I'm going to give a little pressure, let it fall closed. There you go. IKBS. Smooth as butter. Alright. The detent is really good. It won't just flop open. I like that. But if I break the detent, you'll see the blade just falls free. Alright, it's real floppy. It's that IKBS. Even with the tension of the lock riding on the side of the tang of the blade up near the pivot, it's still real smooth. Okay, so all I did was turn my hand over. The blade falls into place and locks open securely. Love it. Great piece. Can't say enough good about it. Just wanted to share it with you. That's going to be my my re-emergence video, since I haven't made anything in a couple months. Got a few more things to share with you later, including the new Hogue Elischwitz EX01 button lock folder, which is superb, as well as Todd Begg piece, the civilian version of his military issue Glimpse, which the one I got is a True North Knives limited edition. There were 30 pieces, and I managed to snag one of those for a really good price. So, you know, got a few things to share with you, as well as some knife use philosophy a little bit later on. Hope you'll all stay tuned. I enjoy that I can share this stuff with you. It's a fun hobby for me. I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and have a nice day. Till next time.